Hi guys, EatMaBB, and it's Banter 271. What am I using? Got usual drag 4 with the U-Force L tank on top. Inside that I've got Riff Raff's cherry drops. Yeah, this bottle's empty, and I've got this much left. So that'll probably do me a week, and then I'll be on to my Red Lush, which is the last bottle of juice I've got. So I'm gonna have to order more from ALFC and get them staked. Also using the SMPO DL03. This is the one with the battery, which was posted up Saturday. Yeah, I think it was Saturday. So I'm on to the second one, the cranberry grape, because the first one sort of finished today at work, getting burnt taste. So that was about 2 weeks I got out of it, so it's not too bad. So I'm on this at the moment, just because I've nothing else in for review at the moment. In chat we have got Deek. Hi Deek. It's a wee bit too high, that. Bring it down a wee bit. About there will do. Switch that off. So that's all I'm using. Deek's on his Extras 3 Nano Faction Strawberry Candy Floss, and Extras 3 Mini with Faction 7 Down Salts. I have had Vape mail. I got it today, but it was just my normal $5 of coils. Ordered them last week, came today, so I've got plenty of coils again. And I also ordered the SKE Crystal Bar just to try it, because that's what everybody at my work seems to be using. So I thought I'd get one to try it and see what it's like. And that's all it's came in. I'm still waiting on SMPO sending something else. And it's their mod. So I'll just have to wait until it comes. That is the only thing that I'm waiting on, as far as I'm aware. And as you can see, there's nothing above me here. It's all empty. But Expo's not that far away, so hopefully I should be able to get stuff there. Yeah, that's about the usual price, Deek. I think I paid $3.99 for it, so it's not too bad. Right, how many more weeks have I got? 1, 2, 4, 5, 6 weeks on Friday until Expo, so it's not that long away. So yeah, if I'm 6 weeks without a review, I'm 6 weeks without a review. I'll just keep doing my lives on my banters. And talking about which, the LXV show is now off for 4 weeks or 3 weeks now. Because Vinny's working and he's away on holiday, as far as I'm aware. So I don't know, I may come live on Discord on Friday night. See if I've got a link for it somewhere. Yeah, there. Hopefully that takes you to the right place. If it doesn't, I'm sorry, but I think it will. I'll open it in a new window just to make sure. Just waiting on Discord opening up. Yeah, that is a link to it. So I'll take you to my Discord. I won't be posting up about it or nothing. Go if I'm not there and there's somebody else there, you can talk to them. It's better if you've got a microphone at least. A camera is optional, and you can actually talk to each other, which isn't too bad. According to Vapor Expo site, there's 45 days until Expo. I'll just check the floor plan to see if there's any changes. No, it's still looking the same as what it was. I'm just checking to see if the companies are there. So still no sign of Steam Crave or Smart. Who else is there? Or Freemax. Or Dovepot. But I'm saying that there is some companies that's because last time Dovepot was with LNG Holdings and their name's down, so it could be them. And there is some Shenzhen company names there, so they could be incorporated with them as well. So yeah. Hi Ben. Don't know if it's come up like that. That's better. But hopefully within the next couple of weeks there will be more confirmed companies there on the map or the floor plan. Just depends really. It's alright Ben, as long as you watch the replay. That's all that counts. Hi Susan. So yeah, not long to go until Expo. I did receive a mail the day though from, who was it? I can't remember. Tastefog, my Tastefog, whatever one you want to call them. Just got to check to make sure it was yeah, Tastefog. They want me to review 3 of their products. 2 I can, 1 I can't, because there's a disposable, a proper disposable, a closed pod and an open pod that they've got coming out. But obviously I won't do the disposable. Show it off here, but that would be it. So I'm waiting on a reply back from them, because obviously they contacted me today at 28 this morning, and obviously I just replied to them tonight when I got home. So I'll have to wait and see what they say. But that's it for stuff coming in. So you may see them, you may not. I don't even know if there are shows on tonight because I've not had time to check. Yeah, they are. So I probably won't see everybody until past, as usual. Because I do have my wee boards up for a help the poster. But obviously if there's not many people in, it's pointless doing it. And at the moment it's saying there is 6 in watching. Don't know who the 6 are. I know I've got Deke, Susan and Ben. So there's 3, so I don't know who the other 3 are. If you are watching, come in and chat so we know you're there and who you are. You'll get a shout out and we can talk about anything at all that you want to talk about within reason. Ben's on his Vape Jackaroo with some blue raz. Is that Kernow's blue raz that you're on, Ben? This one? Or is that a different one? That's it, Deke. Don't be shy, come and say hi. Make sure you change your chat to live chat on YouTube. Quickly be cog and change your speed to 1.25. I will talk a wee bit faster until it catches up, but then there's less delay between me and you, or when I say something and you hear it, which does help a wee bit. Take that off. For topics, haven't got nothing at all. I've said everything that has to get said. So it's up to you now. Need topics to talk about, subjects, anything you want to discuss, any questions you want to ask, etc, etc. That's not too bad then, Ben. At least you liked it. I've got balls in front of me with wee drops in them as well, which I need to probably chuck because they've been there for about a year, I think, if not longer. Yeah, before use, 28, 12, 21. There's only maybe 10 mil in it. I've got a lot of light up in front of me that I'll have to get rid of. Clear up some space on the desk. Need to clean tanks as well, or pods, and get rid of some of these pods that's here as well. So this one's sitting, I've got a Yo's still sitting. I do have a disposable pod there as well. A Quatis bar. I don't know if you'll be able to see that. There you go. Yeah. You're probably out to Deek. That's why I only buy 6 bottles at a time, because that lasts, what, when did the last order for the OFC? I'll find the page.
Motion detected at the front door.
Beginning of June was the last time I ordered from them. That's what, roughly about 2 bottles a month. I'm going through 500ml a month. Aye, 500ml a month I'm going through, which isn't too bad. Yeah, probably half of the juices I'll have to get chucked Deek. Yeah, it should keep you going for a wee bit, Ben. Depending how much you vape, it'll depend how long they'll last for. If I had 4 of them, that would last me, what, 2 months? So usually I order when I've got maybe 2 bottles left in the cupboard, but I forgot to. And last week it was discount on long fills, if I remember right. So I'm hoping this week it's either site wide or the bottles that I get. Yeah, just hope you haven't put nick in them, Deek, if they've expired, because then that's a waste of nick. Because you'll find it's usually the flavourings that go first or expire first. Yeah, so that's not too bad then, Ben. I do hope that you've got another flavour that you can change to now and again, so you're not vaping the same thing all day every day. That's why I usually get 3 of my red wash and 3 other kinds, so I can chop and change. Like, I've still got some of this Vimto that I could use if need be. I usually use that in the second device that I'm using, but since it's a disposable pod hybrid, if you want to call it that, I don't actually need to put my own juice in it. I am using that in this kit here that I use at work, the M100S, with the old P&P pod on top, tank, whatever you like call it. Some people call them pods, some people call them tanks. And the M100S is only getting used at work, so I maybe go through what, 10 mile a day. Yeah, as long as you've got the other 3 to go with it, so you can actually change to a different flavour. Which means I have to change the coil on that P&P pod. The flavour's starting to go for it, so it'll be due to get changed. At work I've got the M100S, and I'll be taking this as well to give me 2 different flavours. Well, as I'm inside the Diageo, and when I'm on my break I'll use this. So technically I'll take 3 to work with me. But in saying that, I could always take that tomorrow instead of this. So that's all I'm happy. So it is a blueberry sour raspberry. And does actually state what it is. It's 20 milligram per milliliter or 2%. Bum, bum, bum. And it's 2 ml capacity, so that's not too bad. That is TPD compliant, and that's how it comes in a wee pouch. Just for people who hasn't seen the SKE crystal version. That goes in the bucket, and there it is there. Got a wee cover for the top, so you can get it out, and a wee sticker on the bottom. Hopefully you can see that. I'll try to get it so the light's not on it. Peel off the sticker before use, and then that can go in the bucket. That's terrible, says him. Nodding off. Yeah, that's not too bad, that. So I may take that to work tomorrow. That gives me my neck crush when I need it. I can't even see it lasting a week. Just with it only being 2 ml that's in it. Yeah, it will be Susan. You do get a wee leaflet with it as well. No, what's me on a headache? Because I hardly use that one. Well, I hardly use this one. Just when I want neck crush, I'll use it. Because the PMP pod has my normal 0.3. And it's just instructions and storage and everything. I don't think it said what size the coil was on it. Try and see. Up to 600 puffs. No, it doesn't say what size the coil's in it. Yeah, if you're using it all the time, Deke, then yeah, probably a day. But since I'm not, then no, it won't last me a day. Hi, coil. That's no problem. But yeah, if you're using a disposable pod and that's what you're using, then obviously it's going to be finished quicker. But because I'm not just using that all day, and I maybe have 10, 12 puffs a day for it, that'll last me a wee while. I've never tried THC. I did try CBD, but it didn't do nothing for me that I know of, so I just didn't bother buying any more CBDs, because it does cost more than normal juice. THC stuff, never tried at all. No intentions of trying it. No, once I get it free, then yeah, I would. Just to tell you what the flavour's like. And I'm going to have a cough. So that was a quick cough. Any other questions, or you want to talk about anything else? Fire them in chat. Yeah, I quite believe it would be expensive. It's not just normal juice. Or if it's already in a pod. Yeah, that is dear like. Probably been cheaper buying a bottle of THC and just putting it into juice. Normal juice. don't know what the ratio would be though. How many drops or how much mil per 100 mil, say. You'd have to go and ask somebody that actually does it. Yeah, that's the worst thing about it, because it would show up where the CBD doesn't. I'm just going to check see if there's anything else to mention. I don't think there was. Yeah, that's high. I don't know what the liquid form is, how much percentage is in it, if it's 100% or not. I also got an email from Mosi about doing their products, and the last correspondence from them was Friday. And they've not ever got back to me, so I don't know if that's going to happen or not. And that's been it as far as I'm aware. Yeah, that's it. It's always good to check my emails again, just in case there is something there, which there was. I've never got watching now. I've got 7 watching, 3 thumbs up. You can give thumbs down as well if you want, I don't mind. Only thing is I don't see how many thumbs down I get. Yeah, I must check my emails about 6-7 times a day. There is a couple of emails that I've got that I don't check. It's usually just gumf. Like my Google Mail, it's usually gumf that goes in there off Google, because I didn't get it the other day, so I didn't check it. But my main one and my EatMaBB one, I check them 5-6 times a day, or sometimes more. Hi Lord Badass, how are you? About a week. But you've got to remember I'm only 30 watts and restricted direct lung hit. And it's the TW20 coils I'm using. The ones there. I can show you it without the light hitting it. I know they're rated from 40 to 55 watts. But I vape at 30, reduce airflow down, so it's restricted. I got about a week out of it. What device are you putting it into, Ben? And which ohms of your coil and the wattage that you're using? That's not too bad. Yeah, I have deep, but it takes too long to do it. I'd rather just buy them. Just in case they pop out, pop in. Hi Mike. I'm doing not too bad. I have got that deek and is that the ones I use? No. I've got coil somewhere for it. Yeah. And I've got the coils there. Hopefully you can see them. To go on it if I need be. And they are, if I can see the bit of paper. No, I'm not getting to see it. I think they're about 1 ohm in coils. Yeah, 1 ohm coils. I've got bigger ones which don't fit, which are it doesn't say, because I never put a bit of paper in it. The other one's 0.36 ohms. I think they could be a wee bit too big for it. You just look at it. I've got loads of different coils here. I used to use them, if I'll focus on it, which are 0.6 ohm fused cartons. I've got a wheelie coils, the pirate coils, and then I've got dove pose coils. So mind you, I can open that up. Really a bit hard to show you, but there is coils in the master. So I've got loads of coils in case I do ever get RDAs, RTAs in. Have I ever used 22 gram coils? I'm going to have to check them out to see if there is actually any. They're not saying. Yeah, you can buy wee jugs to make your own coils. Because there's one there. Gives you all your different thicknesses. What's in this? I've got 2 at 26, 3 at 28, 3 at 26, 3 at 28, and 32 and the dovetail one. So yeah, I have used 22, no 26, yes. Let's see what these are. 26, 30, 32, 32. No, I don't think I have. No, unless it's one of the other ones. It's in the bags. That's 28 gauge, 28 gauge. I've even got plain wire as well to make my own. No, 0.29, 0.25 for crazy wire. That's not saying. Well, that many different coils here. I've got loads. 28, 36. $32. 28. That's not saying. And that's not saying. 26. No. I don't think I have. No, it's just quicker and easier to get somebody else to make them for me and buy a box of them than ripping my own. I used to. That's where I've got the wire there, because I used to sit and wrap my own coils. That was when I had time to do it. But now I'm just too busy to do it. Because if I remember right, when I was doing them, I was 4 days on, 4 days off, or 4 nights on, 4 nights off. But obviously working 5 days, I don't have time. I've got 4 minutes left. Got any questions, ask away. So, Lord Badass, what's it like using 22 gram coils? Or gauge coils, I should say, not grams. Does it heat up quicker, slower? How big do you have to actually make the inner diameter of it, etc. Not enough coils in there. No, I can't say I've used that at all then. If it's faster. Yeah, so it'd be perfect for this. The Aromamizer Titan V2 or even the V1 because they're massive. Thinking now we've got Dovebo coils, but I can't mind what one. So have we got coils in it? If we can get it separated, that is. Take half a lip on better. Right, it's actually worked up too. That's all we want. That's like not too bad. Can you tell you what they are? Claptons, I think. Deep the big boy is set up. Hands are now covered in juice. Yeah, it's reading 0.17 ohms. Recommended wattage by the mod is 65 watts. Still getting juice everywhere. So I've not touched on, that's what's recommended. And it looks stupid, I know. Yeah, and I need to change the cotton in it. I'm getting a sturdy taste because I've not used it for a while. And that's got blue raz in it. Try taking the mirror out. That stewry taste doesn't taste good. Go back to my normal tank. That tastes better. So I'll have to mind and take the cotton out, dry burn the coils, and just leave it sitting so I put coils into it. Get a wee wash out as well. It does leak. That's what happens when you use it for months on end. Yeah, I've taken the cotton out of my Asgard because I've not used that for ages. I've got a battery in it though. It is working now. Don't know if you can see that. Unscrew the base again, just so it can't fire. I'll put it back. Yeah, so daddy. Usually when I finish with it, I put it on the desk and just leave it. When I go to use it, it's like, oh, there's cotton in, I'll have vape and get the stewry taste. Just like what I did. It'll be the same this when I go to use it. Yeah, cotton still in it. It's the same, it's been sat there for a couple of months now and not getting used. No, I can't say I've had that. Oh, I don't think I've had that. Piss and juice everywhere. I tend to, when I stop using it, I usually drip and hay some vapes on it and leave enough on it in case I fancy the next night just taking a quick vape it. The worst thing I'm bad for is getting my wee tub full like so, with tanks with juice in it. It's all needing cleaned out, even pods. It's that bad I had to start another jar for putting tanks and that in as well when I've sort of finished using them and still got juice in them, instead of emptying the juice out, taking the coil out and putting it away. put that mod right in the way of my clock and I can't see it. Right, so that's 10 past. I'll last shout out for questions before I go. How many is actually watching? Saying I've got 7, which isn't too bad. Still not enough to do a help with postie. So if you're wanting help with posties done on these banters, yeah, it has to be more people in to make it worthwhile. Because 5-6 people in is no good. Six. Yeah, I've only had 6 in tonight. Actually chatting in chat. That's not enough. Have to have a good 10, 12 to even consider doing it. And you have to remember, with help the postage, you have to pay for the shipping. Usually pay me via PayPal, so you have to make sure you've got a PayPal account before you enter in for any. And as I said, I was all set up. Again, I've got my 4 wee boards. I don't know. Couldn't tell you where Hale, Simon, any of the 2 Grahams are. Not saying Graham Spears on here for a wee while. I know he does watch the other show that starts half an hour before me. But yeah. 3 is the magic number. I'm going to take 3 out, make a number 5. So I'll go 1, 2, 4, 5. Because I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 other of the wee blackboards. So it is, I have got enough to change and take away the 3. Right, so no more questions by the looks of it. So I'm just going to call this. I have to thank everybody that has come along tonight and chatted in chat. Kept me talking as much as possible. So thank you. If you're watching the replay, come along to the live show so we can actually do help with posties. And I can get rid of some of the stuff under my feet, so to speak. Because the more people that's in chat, the more chances of doing help with postie. And I think if I had 20 in chat, I would give 2 away. So for every 10, there'll be 1 given away. So if I end up with 40, I'd put 4 in. 50 would be a wee bit hard because I'd have to make up a number 5. And put something in it. But then you would know what that one was. So yeah. So if you're watching the replays, come along to the live show on a Monday night, 8 o'clock till whenever I finish. It should be 9, but I'm still here at 13 minutes past 9 just now. Obviously the more you keep me talking, the longer it runs usually. So yeah, try and get along to the live show. Again, thanks to everybody that did come along tonight. As always, stay safe and bye just now. remember, Friday night I will be going on to Discord at about 8 PM. So if you want, you can come along. Go back the show and you'll find a link to my Discord. Bye.